Hi, everybody. Annette here, also known as Grandma D. We are here today for another story time video. I have a very special book here that my granddaughters just love, and we've read it many times. It's called My First Puppy. This is a wonderful book about a little boy who gets to go with his parents and pick out a new puppy. This story is written by Lisa Chimes and illustrated by Tina Burke. And I hope that you will enjoy My First Puppy as much as I do. So before we get started with the book, I would just like to welcome you and say that I'm so glad that you're here with me today and that Grandma has the chance to read with you. And you're very special and I love you. And also, I would like to know that you have talked to your adult and they have subscribed to my channel and will like this video if you enjoy My First Puppy. And that you will click the notification bell so that you will know when future Storytime videos come out. So without further ado, let's get started and read My First Puppy. Oh, look at, isn't he cute? Oh. Do you have a puppy or a kitty or a new best friend? It was only 20 more sleeps until Sam's birthday. He was turning 5, and all he wished for was his very own puppy. He found his favorite dog book, the one with all the different kinds, to show Mom and Dad. Please, can I have a puppy? Please, I like this one, Mom. Look at his shaggy hair. Mom smiled. That one grows very big, Sam. He might not be the right kind of dog for us. He's very hardworking. It's very hard work owning a dog. They need to be looked after every day. Sam's dad nodded, but if you learn a lot about dogs and how to care for a puppy, maybe we will get you one of your very own. Okay, I will learn everything, I promise, shouted Sam. I'm going to be the best dog owner ever. See his book? He's looking at the big shaggy dog and he's so excited. That's so wonderful. Sam sat on the couch with Mom and they read lots of books about dogs. They wrote a list of all the things a puppy needs. Give your puppy lots of love and cuddles, daily exercise, toilet training, training to sit and stay, annual visits to the doctor, a safe house in the yard, things a puppy needs. Puppy food and fresh water, food and water bowls, puppy toilet training pads or newspaper, a dog bed, kennel, or a puppy crate, flea, worm, and heartworm medicine, a collar and a leash, a dog seatbelt for the car, shampoo and a brush, and of course, toys. A puppy's gotta have toys. Sam learned all about the many different types of dogs. He showed his favorites to Mom and Dad. Look at all those. What do you think is your favorite? There's a collie. There's a beagle. There's a little dog that looks like Toby. He's a Bichon Frise. That's not Toby's breed, my little dog, but he looks like Toby. That's a dachshund and a greyhound and a poodle. What kind of dog do you have? If you would like to tell Grandma D about your dog, you can reach out to me. My information is in the notes below this video. Some dogs love to sit on your lap, Sam said. Others like to swim, run, and chase balls. Dogs' hair can be long, short, curly, fluffy, or flat. Some dogs have a lot of hair. Some don't. Some dogs are much bigger than me, and others are so small they can fit in my arms. So Mom and Dad took Sam to the dog shelter to find a puppy. This is where the dogs without families go, said Mom. So if you have a pet, where did you get your pet? Did someone give it to you as a gift? Did you go to the shelter? Did you have a friend who had an animal that had babies? I would love to know. When Sam walked in, there was a lot of barking. There were so many dogs to choose from. There were big dogs, small dogs, fat dogs, skinny dogs. They were all different colors, too. Remember, we might not find the right puppy today, said Mom. We might have to be very patient. Look, what do you think? You think there's a puppy there that might be suitable for her? Guess we'll find out. But Sam spotted a small white puppy. He had big brown eyes and little floppy ears. Sam gave the puppy a cuddle and felt his soft, fluffy coat. Please, Mom and Dad, he's perfect for us. Please, can we take him home? He asked. Aw, look, Ed, isn't he precious? Aw. No. Mom and Dad looked at each other and then smiled at Sam. You're right, Sam, said Dad. He'll be perfect, said Mom. She gave Sam a big hug. Sam was so happy, he jumped up and down. Then he patted the puppy and gave him a kiss on the head. What will you call him? Asked Dad. What about Max or Freddie? Sam gave the puppy a toy. The puppy pounced on it and said, woof. Sam laughed. That's it, he said. Ralph. I'll call him Ralph. Aw, isn't he precious? What kind of toys does your pet have? My Toby has a whole wicker basket full of toys. Balls and ropes and little stuffed animals, and he loves all of them. When Sam got home, he gathered all the things that Ralph needed. Then he chose some toys for Ralph to play with. Ralph loved his new toys and chewed them with his sharp little teeth. Good boy, Ralph, said Sam. When Sam played with Ralph, he sometimes chewed Sam's fingers. Ouch! Here, Ralph, chew your toy, not my hand. There's a dog bed. There's the bowls, the food. There's a crate and little toys. Aw, oh, look at, he's playing with Ralph. He's gonna throw the bone. Little puppies tend to chew on fingers because they don't know. It had been a long day, and Sam and Ralph were getting tired. Sam put his pajamas on and crossed off a day on his countdown chart. Only 2 sleeps to go until my party, said Sam. Ralph might be scared by himself, Mom. Can he sleep in my room? Can I put the puppy crate on the floor near my bed? Please. Okay, Sam. He might keep you awake all night crying, said Mom. That night, Ralph only cried for a few minutes, and he was so happy to see Sam in the morning. Oh, look at him sleeping in his crate. Isn't he cute? Mom, Dad, and Sam started toilet training Ralph that day. They took Ralph outside as often as they could. There were lots of accidents inside, so they put down some toilet training pads. Have you had to do that for your pet? Good boy, Ralph. Here's a treat, said Sam, when Ralph went to the bathroom in the right place. You're doing a great job training him, Sam, said Dad. But remember, toilet training can take a long time. It could take several weeks to toilet train your pet because they have to understand. Yeah. The next day was Sam's party. Sam blew out all 5 candles on his chocolate cake and everyone sang happy birthday. The cake was delicious. Ralph stood under the table, wagging his tail and licking his lips. He wanted some cake too. Mom, can I give Ralph a piece of cake? Sam asked. Darling, chocolate is poisonous for dogs, said Mom. We must never give him chocolate. Sam looked down at Ralph. No chocolate for you, he said. Ralph looked up to Sam and gave him a cuddle. Sorry, he said, but I have to look after you. Aw, there's Sam under the table. Isn't he cute? He's super cute. Later, Sam went with Mom and Dad and Ralph to the vet. Dr. Lisa checked Ralph and gave him a shot called a vaccination. She said that Ralph would need a checkup every year to keep him healthy. Ralph looked frightened at the vet, so Sam gave him a pat to make sure he was okay. Dr. Lisa showed Sam how to check Ralph every day to make sure he stayed healthy. Sam looked at Ralph's eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and skin. He now knew how to check that Ralph was eating, drinking, and going potty normally. If Sam noticed anything wrong, they should take him to the vet right away. There's his checklist. There's him seeing the vet. Do you go to the doctor? Do you take your dog or your cat or your bird to the vet? Dr. Lisa said that when Ralph had finished all his shots in a few weeks, he could visit the park and play with the other dogs. Sam practiced using a leash at home. Ralph was confused at first and kept chewing on it. When Sam took off his leash, Ralph was so excited he ran around in circles. He's so fast, shouted Sam, laughing. Sam taught Ralph to sit. He held a treat above Ralph's nose and then moved it over his head until Ralph's nose pointed to the sky. Sit, said Sam. When Ralph sat, Sam gave him the treat right away. Good boy, he said. I'm going to practice this with you every day so you don't forget. Sam couldn't wait to teach Ralph to fetch a ball. Oh, look at, isn't he precious? I've always had pets all my life. At the end of the day, Sam helped Mom give Ralph a bath for the first time. They used a special puppy shampoo that smelled like baby powder. Sam made sure he kept it out of Ralph's eyes. Ralph looked funny all wet. He shook himself and sprayed water all over Sam. Mom dried Ralph with a towel. We'd better dry inside his ears to make sure they don't get sore. After the bath, Sam gently brushed Ralph's soft white fur. Ralph wagged his tail. He loved being brushed. It had been a long day, and Sam and Ralph were very tired. Sam held Ralph on his lap and rubbed his warm tummy. I love you so much, Ralph. You're my best friend in the whole world, he whispered. Ralph gently licked Sam's hand and closed his eyes. Sam smiled. He knew that Ralph loved him too. The end. Oh, I just love My First Puppy. It's such a heartwarming book. And I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I will look and see if I can locate where this book might be available. And if I can, I will put it in the notes below. We obtained our book from our local library where we get a lot of books. The library near you probably has book sales, and they're books that they retire from the library. And you can go there on occasion and purchase books very inexpensively, and then you can have them for your very own. I'm so glad you were here with me today to read My First Puppy. I want you to know that Grandma Dee loves you very much and you're very special. I'm sending you warm hugs and butterfly kisses. And to let you know that next week we're going to begin some new books. I have a whole box of new books coming. I'm so excited. We're going to have such fun, and I can't wait. And I hope that you will look back at previous books that we've read. Books like Dinosaur Train, Monarch and Milkweed, and some wonderful other books, and listen to them again if you would like. So, this is Grandma Dee signing off for today, saying bye-bye for now.